The Lost Heir of Olympus, a Greek mythology story. Thousands of years ago, high above the world on Mount Olympus, the gods gathered in the Hall of Thunder. The mighty Zeus sat upon his golden throne, his eyes fixed on an ancient oracle standing before him. The oracle slowly raised her head and spoke a prophecy that would change the fate of Olympus forever. A child will be born with the blood of the gods and the heart of mankind. One day he will determine the destiny of Olympus itself. A heavy silence filled the hall. The gods exchanged nervous glances. Zeus rose from his throne, his voice shaking the heavens. Find this child before he becomes a threat. Far below Olympus, in a small village hidden among the mountains of ancient Greece, a young woman named Ilara gave birth to a baby boy. At the exact moment of his birth, thunder echoed across the sky. A flash of blue lightning illuminated the room. For a brief second, the newborn's eyes glowed with a mysterious blue light. His name was Leon. Fearing Zeus's wrath, Ilara kept Leon's true identity a secret. Years passed. Leon grew up as an ordinary village boy. He spent his days helping farmers, exploring forests, and dreaming of adventures beyond the mountains. Yet strange things often happened around him. Whenever he became angry, storms gathered overhead. Whenever he felt afraid, sparks of blue energy danced around his fingertips. But neither Leon nor anyone else understood what these signs meant. Everything changed on his 17th birthday. One afternoon, a group of ruthless bandits attacked the village. The villagers ran in panic as the raiders burned homes and stole supplies. Leon rushed forward to protect his mother. One of the bandits raised a sword and charged toward him. Instinctively, Leon lifted his hand. Suddenly, a massive bolt of blue lightning burst from his fingertips. The explosion sent the bandit flying across the road. The remaining attackers froze in terror. The villagers stared in disbelief. Leon stared at his own hand. He could hardly believe what had just happened. That night, sleep brought him no peace. He dreamed of a mountain floating above the clouds. He saw golden temples shining in the sky. He saw a throne surrounded by endless storms, and seated upon that throne was Zeus himself. Leon awoke, drenched in sweat. For the first time, he realized that his life was hiding a great secret. A few days later, a mysterious traveler arrived in the village. He appeared to be an old man, but there was something unusual about him. His eyes seemed older than time itself. When he saw Leon, he smiled knowingly. That evening, he approached the young man beside a campfire. "I know who you are," the stranger said. Leon looked confused. "Then tell me, who am I?" The old man revealed his true identity. He was Prometheus, the titan who had once stolen fire from the gods and given it to humanity. Leon could hardly believe it. Prometheus looked into his eyes. "You are the son of Zeus." The words struck Leon like lightning. "What?" Prometheus nodded. "The prophecy the gods fear is about you." Leon sat in stunned silence. "If Zeus is my father, why does he want me dead?" Prometheus sighed. "Because fear can make even the most powerful ruler act foolishly." Determined to learn the truth, Leon left his village and began a journey toward Mount Olympus. Prometheus guided him through forgotten lands, ancient forests, and ruined temples abandoned by time. Along the way, Leon learned to control his growing powers. He could summon lightning. He could sense approaching danger. And with every passing day, his strength increased. But he was not alone. The gods had already learned of his survival. Mythical creatures were sent to stop him. Some attacked from the shadows, others waited in the mountains. Yet Leon defeated every challenge that stood in his path. Eventually, he reached the entrance to the underworld. Guarding the gate stood Cerberus, the legendary three-headed beast. Its massive growl shook the earth. Its glowing red eyes stared directly at Leon. The monster attacked without hesitation. The battle was fierce. Cerberus lunged with all three heads. Its claws shattered stone. Its fiery breath scorched the ground. Again and again, Leon barely escaped. But with every attack, he grew stronger. At last, he raised both hands toward the sky. Dark clouds gathered instantly. A storm unlike any other exploded overhead. A gigantic bolt of blue lightning crashed down upon Cerberus. The beast roared before collapsing to the ground. Victorious but exhausted, Leon discovered something hidden behind the monster. A secret passage. Curious, he followed it deep beneath the earth. There, in the darkest depths of the underworld, he found a colossal prison. Massive glowing chains stretched across an endless abyss. At the center stood a giant figure. Kronos, the father of Zeus. Next, the former ruler of the Titans. Slowly, the Titan opened his eyes. "You have finally arrived," he said. Leon stepped forward carefully. "Why are you imprisoned?" Kronos laughed. "Because history is written by the victors." For hours, the Titan told Leon stories that no mortal had ever heard. He revealed secrets hidden from both gods and humans. Most importantly, he revealed the truth about the prophecy. It was never meant to destroy Olympus. It was meant to change it. The prophecy spoke of a hero who would end the age of fear and bring balance between gods and mankind. Suddenly, everything made sense. Zeus had misunderstood the prophecy, or perhaps he had feared it too much. Leon realized that his destiny was not to destroy Olympus. His destiny was to save it. With renewed determination, he climbed toward Mount Olympus. As he approached, the heavens darkened. Thunder rolled across the sky. The gods had gathered. Ares stood ready for war. Poseidon summoned enormous waves. Athena watched silently from the steps of a golden temple. At the center stood Zeus, the king of the gods. Father and son faced one another for the first time. "You were never meant to reach this place," Zeus said. Leon looked directly into his father's eyes. "I came for the truth." The greatest battle in Greek mythology began. Lightning collided with lightning. The heavens trembled. Storms erupted across Olympus. The earth shook beneath their power. For hours, neither side gained victory. Finally, Leon and Zeus stood alone, both exhausted, both capable of ending the battle with a single strike. Zeus raised his thunderbolt. Leon gathered lightning in his hands. The fate of Olympus hung in the balance. Then something unexpected happened. Leon lowered his weapon. The battlefield fell silent. "I will not rule through fear," he said. Zeus stared at him in disbelief. Leon continued. "Power without wisdom creates only suffering." For the first time in centuries, Zeus saw his own mistakes. Slowly, he lowered his thunderbolt. The war ended, not through destruction, not through revenge, but through understanding. In the years that followed, Olympus entered a new age. The gods no longer ruled humanity through fear. Instead, they guided and protected the world. The prophecy had finally come true, not because Olympus was destroyed, but because it had changed. And Leon became known throughout history as the lost heir of Olympus, the hero who united gods and mankind and brought peace to both worlds.